Guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to the 4th episode of my brute 10-gallon air compressor. So as you know from the other videos, I've changed the reed valve and the gaskets, changed the oil, got myself an air filter for this thing. However, I was watching the video myself last night, and I don't recall me ever tightening that input nut, the air input nut from the head that fills to the tank. I don't recall me tightening it, you know, and that's son of a gun, and that's a pretty serious piece, if you will, you know. So, you know, I'm like that. It drives me crazy. So I got to take this apart again, take the shroud off, and just make sure. This right here. Oh, I did tighten it. Okay, good. As you guys probably also know, not only do I have my videos on YouTube, which is the bulk of what you guys watch, but I also take the clips of it and I go and post it on my Instagram. I have almost 4,000 followers on Instagram. One of the guys helped me out with the stator on my John Deere tractor a while back, and he commented on this stuff. His name is Snortgore on Instagram. Shout out to Snortgore. And he told me to check this check valve. Check the check valve. And he says that if you take this apart, there's going to be like a spring and a disc in there. And of course, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Just like he said, there's a spring and a disc in here. I see. I'm going to get you guys closer so you can see what I'm talking about. We might as well all learn about it. So that's what it looks like inside. And I guess what I'm looking for is obvious obstructions or something. But it looks pretty clear. Doesn't look out of the ordinary or nothing. Right? So I'm just going to put it back. Because I don't really see anything. I don't really know what I'm looking for, obviously, but there's no obvious signs of anything wrong with it. The spring seems to be springy, you know, so that when I do put this back on, push it in, I guess it closes that thing off. There you go. It's okay. The rubber stopper thing, it seems aight. Aight. Well, you know what? I'm going to start it up and see if it stops on its own. I've been reading up on this thing. I believe that's called a pressure valve or something. Anyway, there's a little screw in there that you're not supposed to mess with from set by the manufacturer. However, I think whoever had this had messed with it already. So I'm going to back that screw out a half turn to see if it'll stop. That was a little bit more than a half a turn, but I'm going to plug this baby in and fire it up. See if it builds enough pressure again and also turns off at some point. However, I am going to put the cover back on so it doesn't run hot, you know what I mean? as you guys know, the cover isolates the air from the blower onto the engine. And so you don't go deaf. The air cleaner back in, air filter. That dampens the sound a little bit and keeps that canal clean from any dust. There's no dust going on right here, but I'm going to start it up. Showing 125 on the left one, almost 140 on the right one. It still doesn't shut off. I even turned that screw bunch all the way and it made no difference whatsoever. So I don't know when this thing's gonna shut off, you know? Hey, so it shut off by itself. How about that? I'm going to put an air tool on here and see when it kicks back in. I'm playing with my air tool in the back here because I like the air hammer a lot. Let's see when it kicks back on again by itself. So it went about to 100 or 120, 110. When it went down to 110, it started off by itself. All right. So when it got to about 135 on the left gauge and about 145 on the right gauge, it shut off by itself. Well, all right, man. You know, I didn't really do anything different other than just check the check valve, and I messed with that screw a little bit. But you know what, man? This is perfect. If it goes down below 110 and it starts back up again, and it stops at 140 or something like that, this is perfect, man. This is set. It's finished. There's nothing wrong with it. It works. It pumps. It stops and it goes by itself. And doesn't leak. Nice. Well, it leaks a little around the gun. But I don't think it's the nozzle to the gun. I think it's the quick disconnect coupler. Maybe I'll try some Teflon tape in there. Yeah, see? Anyway, I'm going to mess with that Teflon, and you know what, man? This is it. This is the fix. I don't know really what I did, but sometimes when you just jiggle stuff, it might just go right, you know? That's it. This Brute 10-gallon 125 PSI air compressor is good to go. I got it free from Pete Lombardi. I spent 20 bucks on gaskets and a reed valve. I spent about 80 bucks on my 3 new tools and the hose. So, you know, for 100 bucks, I've got tools, a hose, and I got a working air compressor that powers these tools. Stokage. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Hey guys, support my channel. Buy a sticker. Got the bumper sticker too. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Follow my Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Check out my website at